And welcome to one of the unusual builds. This is going to be a build for Chris Davies for him, because this is one of the very difficult things to do. Even I'm struggling with it. It's one of the I'm going to be building one of the Jaguars. This is one I made earlier. Shout out to Blue Peter. It is very difficult. These spokes are done individually. I'll show you that. What I'm going to do is going to do one couple of spokes in a row, and then do it sped up, and then show you that, and then next lot, and next lot, and next lot, and so on and so forth. And I'm going to show you how I do it, because it's bloody difficult, even though I've done 4 already. And I'll show you how to do it, and hopefully help whoever be building this Jag build or the next one. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Anyway, so in the packs, first pack you buy for this, I'll just zoom in a little bit more actually. You get this, which is like a little jig. Not a dancing jig, go dee 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 dee. Anyway, it's got a centre post, a little post there, and little notch. So you take the centre here, which is all the holes everywhere in it, and that's got a. Oh no, sorry, no, wrong one. So you take this one, that's one flower. So it's got a notch there, and that lines up with a big hole in there. So you line it up, you'll turn it until it goes into place, which it goes there. That holds it nicely. So you got 2 sets of holes. There's bottom holes and the top holes. Then you take this around, which comes with one of the issues. So there's 5 of them. So you got the post there, and on each one you've got a hole. So you line that hole up with the post. And that goes on there like that. So now it says to use double-sided sticky tape, but I had trouble getting double-sided sticky tape in there and to stick. And I tried glue and it didn't work either. So what I've been doing is using blue tack. So if you get a bit of blue tack, flatten it, roll it out so it's pretty thin, and then just push it into the recess all the way round. Try and make sure you have enough. I think I have enough. Don't worry if it's come out of the jig yet, it's really easy to put that back in, which mine has. Which is a surprise, not. Make sure you go all the way round. Take the excess blue tack off. You're going to leave that later. Need that a bit later for the next round, which would be the hardest. These are so difficult, it's ridiculous. I've heard there's some people have going to make a mod for it so that it's not as hard for the new build, but I was too late for that anyway. Right, so now you got the blue tack all the way round. It's a bit messy, but that's me for you. So then what you do is you get in one of the first pack, 2 of the packs, you get all these. They're all exactly the same in 2 packs. You get all these are the spokes. And one end you've got like a pinhead, the other end you've got a hook. So what you do is take the hook there and put it through one of the bottom holes. Like that. Push it kind of through. The jig keeps coming out, which is so annoying. Once you've got one of the thing through, get one of the normal tweezers, the ones that are already closed until you push them open, because they don't work that well. So pull it through, like so. And yeah, this is where it's struggled. This is the easy level. It says. So you put it through, and now all you need to do is put it at a slight angle in one of these notches. There's notches all the way around. See, you put one of them just slight angle ones. Make sure you put it in the right hole, because there's 2 different size notches, one going one way, one going the other, and it's on there like that. I'll do one more, then I'll speed it up. So all you do is the same again. I'll go clockwise, anti-clockwise this one. It don't matter how you do it. Again, the bottom hole. Again, poke it through, grab it with the tweezers, and then you miss that first notch, and then go to that notch. So you've got that notch, see? So your 1 notch mix this, then the next one, and so on and so forth. Right, I'm going to do all of them, rest of the bottom ones, and I'll show you when I've done it. See you in a minute, bye. Right, that's the first layer done, and that's the easiest layer. Did look it, did it? I know. So yeah, that's the first layer on. Quite nice spiral pattern. So what you do is you start with the top layer again. So take the same spokes you've been using, and when you put it in this time, careful because it will drop down a bit at the bottom and it's easy to lose, not easy to bring back up. This time they go to the left in the hole, in the spokes holes you left last. So it crosses over like that. I'll do one more. I'll go clockwise this time. It don't matter, of course I'll just do it that way. I did try with the tweezers that always shut, but they didn't help at all. Yeah, so you go to the right of it like that. So again, I'll do speed up. Hope you enjoy. See you in a few minutes, maybe 10 minutes by the time I've done this. See you in a bit, bye. Right, that's the second load of spokes done. I'm surprised actually, I don't know how, but I managed to end up with one spare. That's a first, and all the other ones. It's funny, last one they give you a spare one. Right, so needed that another time. So what you do is you take it like that, and you get the next part, which is this, and it's got like this out bit here, and that goes in a notch somewhere. Here's it. That's if I find the notch, isn't it? Hey? Oh, the notch is right there. There's notches there. So you line that up with there. Make sure it's this way out, down, round. Otherwise it won't fit. And push down, like so. Not like that, like that. Then you take the JPO2 screws, 4 of them obviously. They're the smaller one of the two if you've got the bags mixed up. And they just give you 5 of these, so it's quite nice to give you spares of those. What I'll do is I'll do them lightly first to get them all started. Make it a little bit easier. If any uneven pressure on this probably would be a good idea. Probably the spokes will pop out, which they've done a few times to me, which is very, very irritating. It's ridiculously irritating, that is. You have to take it all apart again and again and again. You can't just take out one spoke and put it back in either. It's not as easy as that. Put all 4 screws in. Just do them lightly, a bit at a time. what I do is I won't do the rest till tomorrow now, because it's getting dark, and I'll leave it till tomorrow, because it's a long job doing the next lot. They're a pain in the backside, the next lot. I'm not even sure if I've got the hang of them yet either. After 4 done, the last one took the longest, I think, which is ridiculous considering it's the 4th one. So yeah, good luck doing this 5 times when you get this, and that's it. That's the first set of spokes on. You take it off the little, what do you call it, jig, and admire your handiwork. I do clear this up eventually, just getting a bit of the blue tack and just dabbing it around till it sort of gets rid of the blue tack. It takes a little bit of time, but as you can see, all the spokes are on nicely and they're not come loose. That took a lot of working out to get that just right. So you get this other part that I thought was the first part, but isn't, and chuck it on there for now so you don't lose it. And so be a few seconds for you, but I'll back with you tomorrow. See you soon, bye. Right, so I'm back for the next day. Obviously seconds for you, but so this is where I've done last. I've opened up the bags for the next lot. So you got this ring, which we'll need later. This will connect it up and that'll screw together. 4 JPO4 screws. And you got these. You got 12 of each of these. You got A's, which when laid down properly will point to the right, and B's, which lay down properly, will point to the left. So if you do get mixed up, it's pretty easy to tell what way to go. So then you have this bit on here. If you make it so it's loose, see, this helps a lot, because getting these lined up in this gap here, this A gap here, it's easy to get one lined up, but when you've got to do the other side, see, you'll have to get that lined up. So what I do is I get all the A's in first, and then twist it, and then do the B's, and then that should be perfect in theory. So what do I say? I almost forgot. So what you need to do is get, again, a thin-ish bit of blue tack like last time, and what I do is I put it along here like this, and then if you want you can break it off where the screw bits go and then start again. I find that a bit easier. And it go all the way round. It don't matter as much how much you use your blue tack this time around, because this will be all covered up with the next lot that goes on top. So use as much as you like or as little as you like, it's up to you, obviously. And then the most awkward part of this, the wheels to be done next. I finished, but obviously it didn't. Bugger. Need a bit more blue tack. A bit more there. Right, so now what I find is, if you start where one of these screws are, so we need this as A pointing to the right, so in this hole you need an A pointing that way. So an easy way to work that out is, I find, if you get an A and you poke it in the gap you want, there, like that for now, so you know what one you need to get into. So you need to get into that gap there. So now you put in the small hole, bottom hole, like that, and then you get it lined up with that gap. You just worked out what one you need into. which is easier said than done because this is the most difficult. So if you have it lined up, if you have this so it's like able to twist, which it is, then you can get it lined up easier. You can see this twist again when you do it. So I mean how awkward this is. Yeah, so you get one in, push it all the way in, and then if you want, you can double check it. Push it all the way in and make sure it goes in that hole you want, which it is. Yeah, like that. Once you get that lined up, you know the rest's going to be exactly where you need them. So with these lines, they'll go A, B, A, B, A, B, A, so on and so forth. Top left, right. So what you need to do is, with the next A, and so on and so forth, you go in the next hole to the right of it on the bottom, but you miss. So you've got this one that goes in there, so you miss this one and goes the next one. Because that's where the B would go in that one. So do all the A's first. It saves you trying to twist it again and again and again and again. Yeah, so put all the A's in, all the way around. I'll do that and I'll be back for you in a sec. Right, so that's all A's in, which is so bleeding awkward. Don't worry about the other side at the moment. We'll get to that after. So the B's, they will go in the top holes, but what you need to do is they cross over to the left of it. So you put in a hole to the right of one of them. So here's where one goes in here, yeah. So you want it to go to the right of the two in, and then to the right of that. So you want it to go in there. This is where you twist it. It helps a lot. And then this will go in the hole, in the gap to the right, left of it. Like so. So you're just about to see where the pin goes in there, and it goes above the last one and to the left of it. So you do that with all the rest of the 12 B's, or 11 B's left now, and I'll back with you in a sec. Even on the 5th time round, that still went easy. You saw how much struggling I was. Some of them going there really easy, but lining them up and pushing them through them tiny gaps are not easy at all. Right, so the best thing to do, I find, is push all the pins as far in as they go. Make sure none of them are too loose, like point in a different direction. Put it down for a few seconds. What I do is I get a bit of blue tack. This is how I do it. If you find another way of doing it, good on you. If I get a big bit of blue tack and I put it in here, like that. This kind of helps hold the pins where they should be. Okay. Don't get me wrong, it don't do a perfect job, but it does it good enough. Now you turn it over, and this is where the really hard part comes. What you need to do is get all these hooks and put them in where they should be going. So if we start, I think our best way to do is start where screw goes and push them in there like that and go all the way around. You might need to pull some back out a bit. Some of them might be a bit stuck with another one. And just go all the way around with every single bleeding 24 of them. 24 of them. I'll be back for you when I've done that because it's going to be awkward. When you've done that, which just takes the longest time, you've got this post here and a hole in this metal bit. Don't forget to put this on because otherwise it'll be a pain in the backside. This way right around as well. That's help. For some reason it just won't line up. I can say once it does. Well, when that's done, finally, still got the post pointing out, and on the ring you've got an extra hole there, which obviously the post will line up with, and the 4 holes will line up with the screw holes. If you're lucky. And then all you do is get a JP04 screws, or 03 even, sorry. And screw them in, and then you're done. And once you've done that once, you just do it another 4 times. Which is so much fun. Don't know whoever designed these wheels, these rims on the real car and on the model. Both need to be shot. Yeah. That's a pain in the backside. Just doing them up like last time, bit at a time. Not overly tighten. Of course it's plastic into plastic, so do not over tighten, otherwise you'll be buggered. And that's all 5 wheels done. Just take the bit of blue tack off and you were done. And that is all 5 wheels finally finished after a lot of stress and a lot of messing about. So please hit the like, share and subscribe. Definitely hit the like and share, especially if you have used this video to help you out build these. Please let me know in the comments if you are building this or you've built this before and this has helped you, and see you soon in the next Jack build. And it won't be wheels. Yay. See you soon. Bye.